Hi, welcome. I'm Martha, Vintage Conversation, and welcome to the April Trusty Huckster drop sale. Thank you for coming, and thank you, Trusty Patrick, for inviting me to participate in this month's sale. I hope you enjoyed Beth's video. I know that she brought some wonderful things. She always does. And don't forget, after me, there's some great resellers. Immediately following me, you will find Ancestral Beginnings, then Mimi's Treasure Cottage, and of course, Trusty Huckster Mercantile, our host, Antique Agenda, Vintagerous, and rounding it all out will be Dolores Dolo from Miss Damn Jewelry. I know everybody's going to have some wonderful stuff. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. My first item that I'd like to show you today is a piece of fused glass. It is a fused glass ashtray, and it is in some wonderful colors. This is a cream color, a teal, and then a painted mixture of browns and teal and cream. Has a beautiful ribbon effect along this top edge, and as you can see, it is dipped. There you go. You know, I call this an ashtray, but it could easily be a candy dish or anything else because it doesn't have the usual divots for an ashtray. So I'm guessing at the ashtray part, and you can see how deep the little bowl part is. The only problem with this ashtray is I've seen a little bit of wear in here, either from something that placed in it or just an aging of the clear, and it could be polished out with some glass polish. So it measures 8 inches by 7 inches, and it's going to be $26, and it is number 16. $26, number 16 for the fused glass dish. The next thing we're going to look at is a vintage handbag. I came across this beautiful brown faux alligator handbag a while back, and I thought it might be something you'd be interested in. It's in excellent condition. There is no cracking. As you can see, it's got little metal feet on the bottom. They display a slight amount of wear on the very bottom of them from being sat. That is my inventory tag. As you can see, this side is in good condition. The metal has lasted very well through the years with only minimal marks on it. And wait till you see this inside. This inside is in excellent condition. A beautiful silky type lining. It is by Annette Handbags, St. Louis, Missouri. And so it has a good clasp. It's in great shape. The only thing I would say about it is it has sat for a long time with its handle one way. It just needs something put inside of it to retrain the handle to just sit straight up if that's something that you're interested in. The handbag measures 8.5 by 4 by 7. It's going to be $16. $16, number 18 for the Annette handbag. The next item I have for you is, let's see. Oh, this is cute. Where are you, my little cutie? Here we go. This is a 1978 Flambro Gentle Treasures light. That's like a night light or whatever, you know. But look, aren't these little kiddos sweet? Look at that. They even have freckles. She has a little patchwork dress. See, happiness is found in little things. And to make them even cuter, there is a roller switch. Whoops, too many times. That lights it up. There's a little girl. You can see the light shining behind her as if the sun were shining. A gentle little nightlight for your children's room. There's your markings underneath. Let me turn off the light so it might help you to see it. There you go. It's in great condition. There is the ever so slight bit of wear on the front of the hair there, but everywhere else I see it's great. And so this little item measures 5 by 4. It's going to be $12, and it's number 12. There you go, Dave. Our next item tonight is a beautiful little lady planner. Now, I have seen this attributed to both Hager and Shawnee. I think maybe it's Florence, because that's what kept coming to my mind because I had ID'd it a while back. So anyway, I'm sure you've seen the Southern Belle with the little planter. She's very sweet. She is a palest mint color, a nice soft finish on this young lady. You have a couple places of minor wear on this ruffle. On her face, she's had some wear. I have not tried to buff that off or anything, so I can't say it's permanence. And then I don't know if there's wear on her hair, if that's the way she was designed. She is unmarked on the bottom other than my invoice tag. She's very sweet. I think she's lovely on a shelf just like this, or you could put something in her basket. She measures 7 3/4 inches, almost 8 inches tall, and she's going to be $12 number 14. $12 number 14 for the beautiful Southern Belle. Now I have, for those who like ephemera, I have a very small ephemera pack. It is just letters, no advertising or anything like that. But these letters, I've read through all these letters. They are letters from a local family here in Texas, and the letters go back and forth. I believe mostly from a son. There are 5 letters in this ephemera group. Excuse me, 6 letters in this ephemera group. There may be more because they're folded up. They are lengthy enough. They are legible. There are stamps involved. They are from the 20s and 30s. Now, I really enjoyed the story of this son moving away from home and setting up his own life. And I don't know if this particular group includes the Christmas. If you're interested in seeing more of the, hearing more of the story or having more of the story, I do have the other letters that include Christmas and notes the gifts that were passed between them at that time. So, several letters here. Nice large sheets, and this ephemera pack is going to be $6 number 2 for the 1920s and 30s letters, all to one family, legible and a lot of fun to read, in my opinion. Then we have some jewelry for our jewelry lovers. The first piece is going to be a necklace. Now this is a Nordstrom necklace, and it is stunning. It is a conversation piece. It speaks for itself, all right? The description when I bought it was that it had large chunky mother of pearl, amethyst crystal balls and beads, faux pearls with a braided neckline. I don't know how you would describe it. Braided. It is a showpiece. It's very beautiful. See, it has a lot of movement. It's a heavy, chunky piece. It has a lobster claw hook that is marked 925. So it is a stunning piece. It is a statement piece. It's fabulous. It's just beautiful. It measures 15 inches. Hold it up here for you so you can see what you're going to get. You're going to get a collar type necklace, which works with this type of neckline that I'm wearing here. And this beautiful necklace is going to be $18 number 4. $18 number 4 for the beautiful necklace. And that leads me into another piece of jewelry. I've got a couple of brooches for you. The first one I'm going to show you is an Avon brooch. Don't let that, get in your way of enjoying it, because it is a beautiful gold tone owl with red jewel eyes. Lovely, right? It's sort of a reticulated body. He pins up and down, and he does have one of those rolling clasps. and is marked Avon. He measures, he's a little thing, he's 2 inches, and he is $12. He is in good condition, great condition, I should say, because I don't really see any wear on his gold. I see him reflecting the colors around him as I move him. But no, he's in great shape. His eyes are beautiful. And there you can see the background through him. He is going to be $12, number 3. $12, number 3, for the beautiful Avon owl pin. Now, this brooch, let me put this brooch on the board for you. It's a stunning brooch. It is also a pendant. You know, when you work on these and you get them a little bit crooked, it's just so frustrating. That's not going to work. And I had it so right earlier. Well, you know what? This is the best I can do, and I'm going to show it to you because you understand. Look at that brooch. Isn't that stunning? That's just fabulous. Okay, so if you'll notice, the upper portion is a floral design. Oh, doesn't that look lovely? The upper portion is a floral design, and then that second portion hanging down that is articulated and moves is designed as a vine twining down there with leaves. And then it has this dewdrop. I call it a dewdrop because it's on a plant. Others would call it a teardrop of the same stone. This is in a gold tone. These are darker stones here, darker green stones. And let's see, does it have any others? All right. All around the leaves are little tiny stones. You can see them sparkle as I move it. Let me get my magnifying glass and I will double check for you that we have all of our stones intact. Let's see. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All there, all there. Yes, everybody is there and accounted for. So we have little stones all the way around the big one and on the vine at the bottom. This beautiful piece that is also a pendant is measuring at 3.25 inches by 2 inches. It's going to be $16 and it's number 9. $16, number 9 for this beautiful pendant brooch. Okay. Let's see what we have next for you. Oh, something for the crusty lovers, okay? I've been using this and I thought, well, maybe somebody else would like it. If not, I'll continue using it. Now, it does not come with the flowers. These are the flowers that I use in it. I use a deep summer type of flower, like a wildflower. It is this tin coffee pot. Now, this tin coffee pot measures 7.5 inches. Let me take the flowers out so you can get a really good look at it. As you can see, it's got its crusty and rusty going on around the top. There is no top on this coffee pot, which allows really for the flowers to sit in there very well. But if you like crusty, this will fit the bill. The handle is on there nice and sturdy, so you can hold it that way. You could use it to water your plants. You could use it to hold flowers in, artificial or real, whichever you wanted. The bottom, as far as I have seen when I've used it, is still very waterproof. I can't guarantee it. Something may have changed since the last time I used it. So, beautiful tin coffee pot. It is $10, number 8. $10, number 8 for the crusty coffee pot. Then we're going to have a look at one of my Dick and Jane pictures. Do y'all remember Dick and Jane? My older, not old, but older viewers will remember reading the Dick and Jane books when they first learned to read. You know, see Spot go, see Dick and Jane, that sort of thing. Well, I have a framed page from an original from the We Come and Go book, which is known as the Dick and Jane books, and it's 1947. 1947. And you see Dick go, see Jane go, 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 go. So we have Dick and Jane, and I believe, if memory suits, that is their little sister Sally. So look, they're playing in a little red wagon and a pedal car. Oh my goodness, a pedal car. It is professionally framed with a beautiful thick matting. It has a green trim on this mat, and you've got a shabby chic, grandma chic, you know, frame on it. It looks lovely. You can see professionally framed, the notation about the page, the soft bumper so it doesn't, you know, damage your wall, and a good solid hanger right there. It measures, let's see, 12 by 10. 1947 framed Dick and Jane page, $16, number 6. $16, number 6 for the Dick and Jane framed page. Then we're going to look at some vintage kitchen utensils in varying wear. The wear varies on them. Varying amounts of wear. That's what I was trying to say. I just wasn't doing it well. There are 2, 4, there are going to be 6 pieces in this. I thought there was only 5, but I pick these particular ones up whenever I see them at a reasonable price. So I have accumulated 6 of them. So let's go with the worst one first, okay? Let's just do that. And these are Ecolite, I believe. Let me look with this, because they are marked on the back of them. Stainless. Let me see, a better one. Ecolite stainless steel, and these are Bakelite handles on these. So this one is, this one is the one that is in the worst condition. It has been heat damage. It's been left on the stove and heat damage, but although you see it moves a little, it still will hang. The spoon is in good shape. There's its marking. So you've got this spoon. Then you have the other spoon with a little bit less wear on the Bakelite handle. Same size spoon. Then you have the server for pie, cake, or for cutting. Now its handle is in really good shape for its age, minor wear on it, ready to hang. You will note there is some looks like rust or other markings on it that I feel like will probably come off with a good stainless cleaner for the most part. Then the next best piece, I would say, handle wise, is the sifter. You see the sifter was designed so that this would rest on something like this if you wanted to do it hands-free. Now the sifter is rusty. Not to the point that you can push your hand through, so you know, some sanding might eliminate a lot of that. And then the best handle, in my opinion, is this one. And it is for the ladle. Look at the inside of that ladle. That ladle is ready to scoop some soup. So, in this, wait, I can't, there's not 6, there's 5. I can't count. I guess what happens when you start adding some in. Anyway, for the 5 vintage red and white Bakelite handle kitchen utensils, it's going to be $16, and it's going to be number 5. And I even had 5 written down. I just can't count. $16, number 5 for the red and white Bakelite kitchen utensils. This is something for the gentleman. for the ladies too. It was probably designed for gentlemen because it has horses on it. But you know what? Who cares? If you need it, use it, all right? It is a carved, and I do not know what this is made out of. I know these are Japan. I do not know how old they are, but look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's a shoehorn. Nice, eh? And as you can see in my other hand, I have the clothing brush or the shoe brush. If you got suede shoes, you're going to need a brush to brush them. Also, what you do is you brush the hair and anything else, any other flakes or anything, off your clothing before you go out so that you look really spiffy. You want to look spiffy. So I have the shoehorn and the brush. And let's see, $10 number one for the Japan shoe horse. For the shoe horse. I just invented something new. For the shoehorn and clothing brush, $10 number one. Wow, I'm so inventive. Let's see. Oh, there it is. A glass tomato. This is a hand blown glass tomato, beautiful red. All of its greenery is intact. Its stem is intact, has not been damaged, no damage on the greenery. If you look on the bottom, there is even only, well, there's my tag. There is only the most minimal shelf wear here from its sitting. And you can see it's nice soft pontil there. Lovely, isn't it? It's beautiful. It measures 3 1/4 inches, and it's going to be $8 for the glass hand-blown tomato. Number 7. $8, number 7. We have a Noritake, which is a 1930s based on the back stamp on it. And it is, I do not know if this is a phoenix or if it's a bird of paradise, but it is beautiful. There is a lot of gold trim on it with gold detailing in here, bright orange and yellow, and then the beautiful bird. It is a sort of a fluted oval handled dish. You can see how deep it is. 9.5 by 7 inches. And let's see. And there is your back stamp, Noritake, hand painted Japan. It is marked with the Noritake made in Japan, hand painted made in Japan, is marked with the M. This is a beautiful and stunning piece. I don't see any wear to speak of on the gold, on the handles, or on the trim. This is a pick from my husband, and it is going to be $18, number 20. $18, number 20. A lovely Napco piece. Now this is unusual. I haven't really seen one of these other than the one I'm holding in my hand. Look at this vintage pot. Isn't that lovely? In a red ware. Look at these designs. Interesting, isn't it? Very southwestern looking, or Italian. Could it be Italian looking? Yes, it could. 3 legs. It is called Via Appia, which is either a region or a town in Italy. And it is marked on the bottom. It says Via Appia, copyright 1962, Napco, Bedford, Ohio, A5495. And darned if it doesn't look like, when you look at it on, let's see, I don't know if you can make out the writing, but when you look at this with a magnifying glass, it looks like a fingerprint, like a thumbprint. So even the bottom has a design on it. See that? Now, it still rings well, but it does, where is it? Okay. When I was checking it over, I felt this little sharp mark here, and I looked at it with a magnifying glass, and I was like, oh, it's had a little damage. It's been bumped. Well, when I checked it again with the magnifying glass, oh gosh, can I even find it? All right, you're gonna have to trust me because I can't find it, and it's really not visible. There is an invisible. Let me find that spot again. See what I mean? There is an invisible hairline crack that goes this way on it, and I do believe, trying to feel it. Shoot. See, I never can find it. I think it's possible it goes all the way through. I can't see it in there because it's so hard to see on this side. And so I can't see it in there. I think I can feel it. Who knows? But you should know. It is, let's see, 1962, and I didn't measure it. I'll do that for you now on the spot. 6 1/4 inches by, I'm going to say at least 6 inches wide with the 3 legs. So it's very unusual. I could only find one that had been sold in a slightly different colorway. I couldn't find anything else in this. I couldn't find this, not on WorthPoint, not on eBay, not on Etsy, not on Google search, anywhere. So even though this has the invisible hairline crack, based on the price of the other one I saw and the inability to find any others, I'm going to price this at $25, and it's going to be number 17. $25, number 17 for the NapGo 3-footed pottery. All right, then, that's all I have for you today. I appreciate your coming by and checking everything out. I hope you find something you like at either my sale or one of the other sales. So don't forget, you are now going to hop on over to Ancestral Beginnings, and you will find a complete playlist in my description. Ancestral Beginnings is next. Beth was first. You've got a whole lot of stuff coming up. Make sure you check them all out. Once again, thank you, Patrick, Trusty Huckster Mercantile, for including me, and I hope you guys have a good evening. Bye.